Namaste, welcome to Gita's Kitchen. Today we will see the second in our series of a full day meal which I generally give over the weekends, and we will show all the recipes for breakfast, lunch and dinner. For breakfast we will have a vegetable rava upma and chutney. First heat a teaspoon of ghee in a kadai, and here I have 1 cup of upma rava or Bombay rava. We will just roast it well till you get a good aroma. Side by side I have kept 3 cups of water for boiling. You can keep 2.5 to 3 cups. We like it a little bit soft, so I have taken 3 cups. Roast it over a low flame. The color need not change, but it should become very hot to touch. Now I will switch it off and remove it onto the plate. Now heat some oil, add mustard seeds, urad dal, chana dal, grated ginger, chopped green chilies. Next I have some chopped carrot. These are some frozen green peas. And a small potato I have chopped and kept ready. Also add in a few curry leaves. Add in a pinch of hing. It adds a good flavor. Add a pinch of turmeric powder. Sorry, I had some chopped onion. I forgot to add it in the beginning. So, after tempering with the mustard and urad dal, add the chopped onion also. Now let all the vegetables fry well together. Add the required quantity of salt. See, the vegetable should be cooked well but should not become too soft. Now I am adding the roasted rava also to this. Give it all a good mix. The water has also come to a rolling boil now. Now reduce the flame of the upma and carefully add in this boiling water to it. This way you will never get lumps in your upma. Now mix everything very well together. Some of you might think, "Arey, what is this simple rava upma? Don't we know to make?" But maybe it is for beginners, and sometimes even for experienced people some small things may go wrong. So when you take care of these tips of roasting the rava very well, then adding boiling water to it like this, your rava upma will be very tasty. I have here about a tablespoon of homemade curd which I have beaten very well. Next time you make upma, try adding this. Some people add lemon juice, but even adding curd adds a great flavor to your upma. It adds to the texture, taste also. Now keep it over a low flame, cover it and just cook it for 2 to 3 minutes, and then your upma is done and ready. It is 2 minutes now. See, our rava upma has cooked perfectly to the right texture. We can switch it off. Next I will make a chutney to go with this. I like to add a little bit of grated coconut on top, that is optional. And before serving, add a teaspoon of ghee to it. It will greatly enhance the flavor too. We will make a tasty coconut chutney. For this I am taking 2 heaped tablespoons of fresh grated coconut, 2 green chilies, a small piece ginger and about 1/4 cup of roasted gram. Add salt. Also add some hing to it for added flavor. Now we'll grind this all into a chutney. See, our chutney is ground and ready. Adjust the consistency. Now we'll do the tempering for this chutney. Heat a spoon of oil, then add in mustard seeds, urad dal, just one dry red chilli, and a few curry leaves. Pour it on top of the chutney. We are ready to serve out our tasty vegetable upma along with this coconut chutney. A great combo. Enjoy it when it is nice and hot. For lunch, we'll have a cabbage and carrot poriyal, yam, that is Yam Kootu, and tomato rasam. Heat a tablespoon of oil. Add some mustard seeds, urad dal, a little bit of jeera. For this, we'll use 2 to 3 green chilies which I have split. Add some curry leaves. See, the urad dal is also browned. Now I am adding some cabbage and 1 carrot I have grated. I'll add that also. Toss it all well together. Now add a pinch of haldi powder. Salt to taste. And some hing. Just sprinkle a little water. Reduce the flame, cover it and cook till done. Meanwhile, I'll cook tur dal. We need it both for the rasam as well as the kootu. Add a pinch of haldi powder. And along with this, I am just dropping in 3 tomatoes. I have just made like a plus sign on top, so that it will be easy to remove the peel later on. We'll pressure cook all of this for 1 whistle. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the cabbage and the carrot poriyal. Let's open it and check now. See, our cabbage and carrot has cooked perfectly. There's so much of similarity between cooking in different parts of India. So this is our cabbage carrot poriyal from Tamil Nadu. In Gujarat also they have a very similar recipe called as gobi sambaro. I hope I am pronouncing it correctly. A very similar recipe, except that we add some grated coconut on top and they don't. I am just adding some fresh grated coconut on top. And our cabbage carrot poriyal is ready. Next we will make Yam Kootu. Sevai refers to this yam or suran as it is called in Hindi. So I have taken about 400 grams of yam, cleaned it thoroughly, peeled it, washed it and kept it in water. Now we will keep it for boiling to make the kootu. Just use the same pan. So here I have taken some water for boiling and I am adding this peeled and chopped yam pieces to it. Add a pinch of haldi powder. Add salt. Allow it to cook till it is nice and soft. For this kootu, I am taking about 2 heaped tablespoons of fresh grated coconut. See, always it is convenient to grate the coconut, keep it in an airtight container like this in your freezer. Whenever you want, take it out ahead of time and your coconut is ready to use. I am adding a few green chilies and a small piece of ginger to add a teaspoon of jeera, that is cumin seeds. Add a little water and grind it into a paste. Meanwhile, I soaked a small amla size piece of tamarind in water. So we will extract the juice and add it to the kootu once the yam is boiled and cooked well. Let's check the yam now. It has cooked now. Now to this I am adding this tamarind extract. See, meanwhile I opened the cooker. The dal has boiled very well. I will just remove the tomatoes from it. I have taken out the top dilute portion of the dal for the rasam, and the remaining dal we will add to the kootu. See, after adding the tamarind extract, allow it to boil for 2-3 minutes till the raw smell of the tamarind goes. Then add the cooked dal to it, and finally we are going to add in this ground coconut, green chilli and jeera paste. Give it all a good mix and allow it to again come to a boil. Let it boil for another 3 to 4 minutes. The kootu is boiling well now. I am just adding a few curry leaves to it. See, this kootu for today's menu, I prefer to keep it a little bit dilute, not very thick, because we are not made any sambar. So we can serve this either with plain paruppu, or today I am planning to give Paruppu Podi and rice. So this can be served at the side. For this, coconut oil is the best. So heat a spoon of coconut oil, add some mustard seeds, urad dal, jeera and a little bit of chana dal, and I am adding 2 dry red chilies because we have not added any other sambar powder or chili powder, only the green chilies and coconut which we grated. Add a little bit of hing for flavor and pour this on top of the kootu. Now we can switch it off. Our sena kilangu or yam kootu is ready. Can you see the consistency? More like a porchu consistency. This is what I have planned for today. Next we will make tomato rasam. I had boiled the tomato in the pressure cooker, so we can just easily remove the peel and put it in your blender jar. We will grind this into a paste. Now to the same water I am adding this tomato paste. See, the same tamarind extract which we had used for the kootu, I am just adding more water to it. So very dilute tamarind extract, very dilute, because we have already used 3 tomatoes. We will add this also. Add salt, add hing. Now in a dry jar I am adding 1 teaspoon of whole black pepper and half a teaspoon of jeera. Garlic is entirely optional. If you want to add, or you can omit it if you are a person who does not eat garlic. Next, add a few curry leaves to this and grind all of this into a powder. See, we have ground everything into a slightly coarse powder. When the rasam is boiling well like this, we will add some of this dal to the rasam. Also our freshly ground pepper, jeera, curry leaves, and if you have added garlic, that too. Wait for it all to come to a boil once again. Once again you see it frothing up and coming to a boil. Now add some freshly chopped coriander leaves to this. Allow it to come to one boil and we can switch it off. So as always, for tempering the rasam, I take ghee 1 teaspoon, add mustard seeds and jeera, pour it on top of the rasam. See, our perfectly delicious, tasty tomato rasam is ready. Our lunch is ready now with the cabbage, carrot, poriyal, sene or yam kootu, tomato rasam, curd. Now I'll just serve the steaming hot rice. Now today I'll serve some Paruppu Podi. The recipe for this you can see on my shorts. I have put it recently also. You can have it either with ghee or til oil, whichever you like. And a little bit of my fresh mango avocado pickle which I made this year. Now we come to our dinner recipe. Dinner today I decided to make it very light and easy both to cook and light on your digestive system too. So I am planning to make this tomato sevai. Sevai is a kind of noodles which I am making as rice noodles. Sevai is nothing but rice noodles, and for that I am going to use this instant rice sevai or rice vermicelli. You can use any brand which is available. For those of you who are beginners and are not aware, see the sevia, which they say in Hindi, or semia, which we make for making kheer or payasam, and for upma, that is wheat vermicelli. Vermicelli made from wheat. This sevai is made from rice. That is all the difference. So because it is made from rice, it is gluten free also. About 5 or 6 years ago, I have shown you how to make the traditional rice sevai. The video is called 6 varieties of sevai. I'll give you the link in the description. That is making sevai from scratch. Today we are saving time and effort and using this instant sevai. Here I have taken out the required quantity of sevai or rice sevai, rice vermicelli, rice noodles, whichever way you call it. Here I kept some water for boiling. Now when the water is boiling hot, pour enough hot water over this to completely immerse the sevai. Add salt to this as required. Cover it. Keep aside for 10 to 15 minutes. See how the sevai has absorbed the water and it has become nice and soft. Now we'll drain out the water. I am just adding some cold water over it so that it doesn't stick to each other. Drain out the water completely. Now heat oil in a pan. Add some mustard seeds, urad dal. Here I have grated ginger, green chilies and onion. Add a few curry leaves. Here I have taken 3 ripe red tomatoes, chopped it fine. Stir fry the tomatoes also along with the onions and other masalas. Add turmeric powder, salt, a little bit of chili powder because you have already added green chilies, and hing. Now fry everything well till the tomatoes become nice and soft. See, when the tomato is well cooked and most of the water has been absorbed, reduce the flame and add this drained sevai to it. and mix it with a gentle hand without breaking the sevai. See, we have mixed it all well together with a light hand. Now finally, for that added crunch, I am adding some roasted groundnuts to it on top. Finally, pour the juice of one lemon on top. It is optional, but I feel that addition of lemon juice just perks up the taste. And top it up with plenty of fresh coriander leaves on top like this. Along with this, I am frying some homemade poha fryams. I have shown you the recipe earlier on our channel. It will be a lovely, crispy, crunchy accompaniment to our tomato sevai. And then I have also made some simple cucumber raita, curds with cucumber, salt and chili powder in it. And our simple, healthy, easy dinner is ready.